just heartbroken.
Now, as a fellow video game player, I feel...
Oh, I'm miserable. Like, my chest hurts how sad I am right now.
I understand that because I play a lot of but when it takes me
Sorry, bud. Hold on one second. I gotta turn this down if I'm gonna talk to you. I've got the game playing in the earphones. Sorry, what were you saying?
I understand that pain because I've played Gungeon and that supply thing off.
I got most of that. You trailed off a little at the end, but I got the gist of it. Yeah, Gungeon will do that to you too. Oh, man. Like, it makes me want to start. It makes me want to start Persona early. And like normally when we talk about that, we're doing it as a joke. But like, I mean it when I say I feel like my feelings are hurt. Gosh almighty, that stung. Ugh. I just, like, my head wasn't in it. And then, like, I thought I got a little bit cute and started thinking to myself, you know what would be cool is if, I use our parry mechanic to weed back, like, to whittle back health. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if instead of just, you know, get out of here, you. What if instead of just instantly losing this 20,000 gold we just spent, I can't move. Ah! I keep Spider-Man into the stinking walls. Very scary, everything that's happening right now. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I'm embarrassed that I died there. I'm mad that the game instantly tried to take away the 20,000 gold I spent. I should have just been content with killing it and not trying to. I felt like if I could get the timing down on the parries, then I could just sit and parry it until it either died or I got a whole bunch of my health back. And I can't emphasize enough that I'm like genuinely trying not to feel glum. Of all the places for it to hand me a mimic, dude, there was like the mind effiest of them all. Oh. I don't want to be this far. Oh my god, okay, neat. So you're saying... So you're saying I don't have piercing on the webbing shots is what I'm hearing. Oh my god, please no. Stop.
So you're basically trying to restart the game from where you died?
Oh no, I don't get to restart the game from where I died. That's the whole point of roguelikes like Gungeon and Isaac, is that you have to start over from scratch.
Oh, that's so...
So Daddy has been playing that same run for about 2 hours and then died trying to buy health. So I have to start again. And this is a run that if it goes well, I probably won't even have time to finish it today. Excuse me, because I'll have to switch to the second game. And it breaks my heart.
I swear.
I mean, I'd rather have a mimic on this. Oh my god, of course. He was hiding behind the... did you see that, chat? He was hiding behind the item description. The turret, the little crystal turret was hiding behind the item description. I had no idea it was there until he hit me. This game's out for blood right now. I got up to stretch and could not get the song Give Me One Margarita out of my head bad enough. The grannies get the song stuck in my head, but now you. So you're saying that you were trying to be cute and he was having none of that? I don't know. The word cute feels a little fucking precious to me. Sorry, don't say that word. The word cute feels a little precious to me in a way that makes me, like, angry. This is probably right. I don't like it. I felt like I was trying to skill my way back into, like, I was trying to utilize skill to get back health that I felt like the game had unjustly taken from me. But as it turns out, I did not, it turns out that the mimic, the timings on the mimic are I can think of like 3 or 4 enemies just like right off the top of my head that I just do not have the timing down for. And clearly the mimic is one of them.
Are there other types of mimics?
No, I think if I remember correctly, there are chests that have enemies inside them, but the chests themselves are not mimics. The shop is the only place where there's an actual, like, mimic.
Okay.
I don't know why the word cute makes me see red. It feels incredibly patronizing. I can't even say that it's the wrong take, but... I was trying to demonstrate next level gamer skills that I clearly did not possess. I didn't land a single one of those parries, I didn't feel like. It is genuinely rare. It is genuinely rare that something happens in the game that's so, like, off-putting to me that it makes me want to stop playing, but that is genuinely, like, sincerely been one of the first instances in months and months that something's happened in a game. I'd probably say since, like, Isaac. That's the first time something's happened in the game that's been so off-putting to me that it's made me want to be like, well, I'm taking an early day. That has made me, like, not want to play video games anymore. Not like ever, not like forever, but like certainly for the rest of the day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I feel like it really may have been since Isaac. It really may have been since Isaac that I've had something happen in the game, in a video game, that has made me this grumpy. I don't know if that's as bad as the mom's toenail clip, but it's definitely making me feel the same kind of mood. I felt like that was maybe not the chosen run, but it was definitely a run where I felt like I was performing way better than I was yesterday. I mean, we were literally just sitting here and, like, was it Dagger Hilt who was just like, oh man, you're really getting the hang of, old Boss Cell 4. And I was like, oh, you know what, now that I've slowed things down, I really feel like I am getting the hang of Boss Cell 4. You're absolutely right. It's not true. Boss Cell 4 is just lying in wait for me to make a single mistake or have a momentary prideful lapse, at which point it's ready to pounce on me and beat me into submission. I don't think Persona is safe for kids. Yeah, I feel much the same way. That's part of the same reason that like I wouldn't invite Rory to watch like a snuff film, you know? I feel like it hurts my feelings that you would insinuate that I would ask Rory to stick around for Persona. Taffy, I know you said that you were gonna have a whole bunch of margaritas today, but that's alcohol. And alcohol's not okay for children. Yeah. I remember taking a class that forced me to read about that.
You do not need a class. Why would
Have you and your brother, for the record, just in case Child Protective Services is on the way. Whatever. Have you and your brother asked if you could play Persona 5 because of all the times you've seen Joker and like Smash and seen all the stuff laying around my office?
I don't think so.
Oh, your brother has. What did I say?
I'm not my brother.
You've been around. We live in the same house. This is not difficult.
I'm not
This is a
listening.
layup.
I'm not listening into other people's conversations.
I believe that
and
you're
being
not
a
listening
weirdo.
I believe that you're not listening when I talk.
I do listen when you're talking to me, but not just other people. That's just weird.
He was responding to the suggestion that we move to Persona 4 Golden early. Oh yeah, I mean, if I did, the whole point is, if I did, I would not let Rory stick around. Same thing as if, like, you know, we were gonna do a group watch party on Amazon Prime of like Basic Instinct. I would probably ask him to go away. Ugh. I don't know. I'm not feeling it right now. Like, I genuinely, I have gone from such a dizzying high of, like, being happy the bug's in the room, having a nice little visitor, hanging out with you, having a good Dead Cells run, and now it's like, I'm getting cranky and having my fur rubbed the wrong way by, I don't know, I'm probably reading chat wrong. And I swear to God, there's just a part of me that's like, well, done by lunch on a Wednesday. If anybody needs me, I'll be back in bed. Ugh. I really do just feel like a balloon that's had all the air let out of it. I have to like rally. I either have to rally and try to leg it through the next 3.5 hours of stream, or I need to let myself know it's okay to have a $12 day.
You're doing fine.
I love you, Bug. You're one of the best things I got going. Some days it do just be like that, my guy.
You can control when chat gives you content.
I can't hear you. I love you and I appreciate that you're being nice, but ugh. My therapist has said sometimes you just have to say, I'm done for this day and I'll try again tomorrow. Ugh. Alright. I love you, buddy. But I think having you here while I'm all kerfluffled is one ball more than I can juggle. So, I don't know. None of these look fun. Big Gun, what's going on, homie? How the heck are you? I got all excited to see a legendary on the first floor. For what it's worth, Taffy, you're still entertaining and pretty level-headed to know when you need a readjustment of what you can handle. I've gotten better about not, like, lashing out. I'll get a little snippy. I'll still get a little snide. That's like my defense mechanism. That's my stinky skunk squirt. But I have tried to actively stop, like, legitimately lashing out at people when I feel like I'm on the defensive in the kind of way that would make them not come back, which was a problem for a couple of years. So I am trying to get better about just genuinely, authentically, sincerely stating, here's what I'm hearing, here's how it's making me feel, here's what it makes me want to do, and here's what I think I should do. And I go through those 4 steps, and I'm just like, okay. Now we've said all those things out loud. Don't get me wrong, popping off feels good. But I do and say things that I end up having to take back when it's all said and done. And, I don't know. That's not fun. I can't believe I didn't hit those mice before they got to me. I do really like the claws. The legendary for the claws is actually pretty good. I might do the thing where going back and forth between the two speeds them up. That's kind of my only gripe about these things, is how slow they are. I was pretty proud of that one, but that was a deliberate. Oh Jesus! Well, I'm gonna get prison pummeled now. That was a very deliberate choice that I made. That was because of the sensitive subject matter of that one. That had to be very in control. But that was I was very proud of that one. Gotcha, sorry. I get super apprehensive because I love having, like, if I overreacted Wednesday, I'm sorry. I just gotta... It's rough because I love having the kids around and I'm super proud to showcase them and show them off. And I'm not saying this is what you did, but this is why I get all touchy about it, is that, like, it only really ever takes one person who probably means well, but is like, oh, well, if I was his parent, I would never blah, 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 blah. And that, like, that by itself is enough to send me, to make me just be like, well, I fucking don't need to be in front of this camera. I'll go be with my kid and leave everybody else behind. But between that and the game pulling some real horse shittery, all simultaneously happening, like, basically all happening within the same breath. And honestly, like, I'm kind of trying not to be hung up on the fact that it's been a very slow week. All those things combined are definitely put me in a place where, and I've been getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so all those things sort of rolled up together just make you want to go, like, fucking, like, and just walk off. Are you better than what I've got? You are actually better than what I've got. Well, are you better than what I've got? Sure.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Don't mind me. This is the place where not having any sort of like usable secondary items is stinging a little. Psychon, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub to Big Fat Polly. Appreciate it. I don't think I got my 30 on this floor, which is a bummer. Feeling a little bit better one-shotting some of these enemies. Oh, Psychon, thanks, man. Times are tight for everybody. That's the reason we put a bunch of money in savings. Not like just not just we, but like when you can. That's why it's smart to put money away into a fucking rainy day fund so that when it actually starts raining, you're not all panicky about it. I think a part of it too that's kind of weird, I don't know that anyone else except for maybe Frost that I can think of has this problem. But for how bananas the stream was for a couple of years, that actually kind of became tied into like part of my mental identity for like what the channel was. Like that's part of the conversation for like how people would introduce me at like parties at cons and stuff where it's like, this is Taffy. His entire stream is an embarrassment of riches, both literally and metaphorically. And now that that part's calmed down, I'm like, oh man, now my channel's just me. Lame. I don't like that. Parthrax, thank you for the prime sub at 19 months. And he reappears before the great Taff, man. Thank you, dude. Very much appreciated. Fuck you, Bank. You can kiss the tip of my dick. Orb Lady, thank you for the 5 gifties. Powdered. Toast. Man. Insidious Cowboy, Frosty Flops, Brandon Manny, and Cumry Phoenix. That's right, I got Welsh friends. I know how to pronounce that. Thank you, Orb Lady, for the 5 gifties. Oh, shit.
Listen, there's something I need to say to you. I've been thinking about it a long time, but I couldn't find the words. Until now.
Are there features that have, like, come and gone without me ever even hearing about them? Ow. Frustration! I fucking can't. I just sneezed and tweaked my back. There was a time not too far back, Big Gun, where I almost had to cancel stream because I threw my back out trying to wash my crack. Wasted opportunities, man. That hit me. I parried him and it hit me at the same time. Make me understand how that even happens. Thank y'all for the hype train. Appreciate that. I feel like this game lets you get hit down to 1,000 hit points. Sorry, down to 1 hit point often. Again, I think I just got hit and parried at the same time. I don't know how it's doing that. Eaten by your own young. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. Ooh. You ever make a mistake? I sure have. Man, I feel like I was doing so well. And now I'm just right back in the soup. It has to have the roll for save to 1 HP fatal hit thing that Elden Ring has, but with much better odds of triggering it here. Collected all the level 3 emotes and did not get one. Have not been a part of a hype train in 9 months, I think. I believe that sums up Taffy's complaint with them. Yep. It bums me out that, yeah, that, you know, for how arbitrary it was still a thing. For how arbitrary it was still a thing that we were, like, kind of obligatorily going like, oh yeah, we can go through the motions. And then, they kept at least having an art team roll out fresh emotes. It's been, I think, a year and a half since they've rolled out anything of note. Gotta keep myself alive long enough to get Kill Rhythm, and then we'll try that one on for size. Kill Rhythm and Necromancy. I'm poisoned. That's fun. I feel like I'm finding my way a little bit. They've also stopped giving them out on mobile from what I can tell. I don't know. You know, not to be a Debbie Downer about it, but there's just a feeling in the pit of my stomach that, like, I fucking landed with enemies all around me. It really is a pit of my stomach feeling that it's just a matter of time before... It already feels like Twitch isn't on our side anymore. And it really just feels like it's a matter of time before they... I don't know. Sell it off for parts. It ends up being owned by Tencent. Something. It just feels like at this rate, Twitch has made it clear that they're not really on our side anymore. I couldn't get the timing down on it. I should have been. I think what I have to teach myself with those claws is that I have to juke first, hit second. That I'm not going to be, unless I come up on something from behind, I'm not going to be able to just walk up to it and hit it. But yeah. There's a real pit of my stomach feeling that, like, I don't have a lot of hope for this platform. And that's kind of scary, because that means that I got to figure out what's next. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that it turns out that it was all unfounded, and that, I was just being worrisome. The only thing Twitch really seems to be keeping up with is the Prime gaming benefits, which makes me wonder if it's a different team directly in Amazon and they just promote it on Twitch. They have no idea. The last time I feel like I had any real update with what was happening on the inside of Twitch was years ago. And at best, the best description I could come up with was that it was very siloed. The best description was it's siloed, and the left hand does not know what the right hand's doing. And it was like that for almost every department there. Playing games with me sitting behind you on a bar stool. I'll just go to a live performance model. I'll do a like a concert tour like Taylor Swift. Did something happen since the bad last thing? I was desperately trying to get the claws to work, and I just couldn't. I was desperately trying to get the claws to work, and I was, the last couple of deaths I've had have been me playing bad. The last couple of deaths have been me playing bad, and I'm irritated about it, but like, I don't know. It's not the end of the world if I have a couple of bad days of dead cells, but yeah, I am struggling. Oh, at Twitch? I mean, like, the last thing that I remember that was really bad was the big layoffs. That was, you know, a handful of people I really liked at Twitch no longer worked at Twitch anymore. Security prick. The big Twitch layoffs were the last thing that I knew of, and that was because a handful of people I actually held pretty dearly got let go that day, and a lot of them were people that I was just like, oh, that sucks. These are people that I think really care. These are people that I really think care about the platform, and you know, I have physically, personally talked to, like, Emmett. I have physically, personally talked to Dan Clancy. I have not very frequently come across anything that the C-suites at Twitch have said that has made me feel confident or comfortable in what's going on at the top there. It feels like everybody who cared about this platform as a communal experience is just being replaced by Silicon Valley bro dudes who want to make the revenue line go up no matter what they have to tweak to do it. They've been jerking off watching Succession. They're picturing old what's his name? Fucking the weirdest person to do ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it after Justin Timberlake. Brian Cox. They're picturing Brian Cox standing behind them with a scowl on his face. Oh, you're here to make friends or you're here to make money? But if we get rid of the streamers, there'll be more. I didn't know that Discord was doing layoffs. That's news to me. Ollie Queen, what's going on? Yeah, Danny, that's what it felt like. Like I know for a fact that there are some people who stuck around for crying out loud. We still have for crying out loud, we still have Reg and Dragon D and I think Mr. Hex. I haven't seen Mr. Hex in a minute. Like, I know we still have people who, like, I know Scintilla and Pluto are still there. I've heard good things about Slyn. I think Slyn is still there. So there are still some people who have bought into the culture who are still there. But yeah, man, I don't know, like, its inner function, its inner functions, the way that it's conducting its business, make it feel like it's virtually unrecognizable from like 5 years ago. It's hard not to feel like the platform's actively working against us, which is tough to feel comfortable with. I floated it by my wife. She ended up really wanting steak because you can't eat it medium rare when pregnant. So we're going to one of Steven Starr's steakhouses. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I usually go in for a stun item here, but what if we just erase them? What if you just erase the bodies? A lot of artists, marketing, and community staff were let go recently. Yeah, I had no idea about Discord. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, but color me surprised. That stiletto stabs about as fast as I want a weapon to stab. I gotta say, after all the bullshit I put myself through today, I did just no hit the first floor, which feels pretty good. It's my weekend, which is great because I caught the vid. No cough, but sore throat and body. Sorry to hear it. That fucking sucks. Yeah, I hate that for you. Again, everybody who was in that hype train, thank you so much. Like I said, baby grand piano off my shoulders. Just trying to make enough money to live every day. That's all. Do I replace the cudgel? I think I do. I started videoing my swings and softballs. Like, God, I suck. I've had a handful of like recorded theater performances that I've seen where I was just like, why am I doing what I'm doing? Everything I'm doing is a mistake and I hate it. Brr. I guess I'm a Dillon pack. Fuck it. Woo! Dilapidated Arboretum, here we come. Luckily, vaccine boosted. Keep thinking about how if I feel this bad with countermeasures, how bad do people feel without it? Bad enough to beg for the vaccine right before they get intubated, so you made the right call. I hit the door jamb. Speaking of, I gotta see what I'm supposed to do. I gotta see what I'm supposed to do for flu and COVID vaccines for the fall. Time to check up and see what the old CDC is recommending for the fall season. If I recall correctly, there's a new Omicron strain vax coming in September. Flu and COVID vaccines won't come out until September. All right, good. That means that I'm not behind. That's all I really care about, is just making sure I'm not behind. Oh, giant killer. Oh, giant killer. As it stands right now, I'm not even using the stiletto. I'm using the axe. It's actually, the axe is pretty good. I've not really, I just unlocked it recently. I've never really given it due consideration. I'm feeling, oh God, I'm feeling like I got something in my eye. Yeah, I'm feeling like the axe has always looked good to me, but I've never given it a proper chance. My father-in-law refused to get the shot because of my freedom and went from a marathon runner to barely being able to climb a flight of stairs, and still denies that COVID was a big deal. Not to revisit that horrific ass time in history where that was front and center every single day, but we were talking to Hello Nurse Sarah, who basically spoke about how heartbreaking and frustrating it was for her as a nurse to have people literally like watching Fox News, denying COVID, and then suddenly not able to breathe, you know, choking on their own lung fluid and gasping for air, begging to be intubated, and begging for the vaccine long after it had stopped being a viable option, while Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity are still being piped in the background. And I was like, oh, I can't even imagine the fucking mind-numbing frustration, like the just vibrating rage that would bubble inside me if I had to witness that firsthand. I've been told I need to get literally every vaccine before I can go too long, because after getting a transplant, I won't be able to get certain ones ever again. Good grief. Not gonna lie, but as much as I missed GCX, I feel fortunate to have gone to Gen Con after seeing all of our friends get from COVID get GCX. Are you trying to tell me that you think that a con in Florida may not have taken the appropriate steps? Are you telling me that in the state of Florida, an event happened that may not have respected common sense, common sense restraint and personal responsibility in such a way that would be detrimental to the collective health of its community? That doesn't sound like a very Florida thing to do. You take that back, Noah. That was neat. I have an appointment in a couple of weeks with my primary, so I'll get them all then. Sucks that I won't get the COVID vax most likely, though. Oh, goodness gracious, like, not to tell you anything you don't already know, but, you know, You'll have bigger fish to fry at that point for sure. Oh no! Man, oh, I should have known. There's no way to reach this from down there. There had to be a fly trap down there. Good grief, dude. I was working on my 60. Ugh. I was working on my 60. I saw the bad guy down there and thought I can deal with that. Like, let me get the drop on him. And I landed in a place where I landed in a place where, I was stunned on top of the fly trap and it chomped me. Indiana's trying to be Florida light, by the way. They just passed a law where teachers have to send a notice every time a child wants to be called something other than their legal on the birth certificate name. Sorry, Timmy, you have to be Timothy now. Noah's not gonna jump down my throat for saying Florida's dumb as fuck. Florida's not watching. The other one was in Indiana, which is about to be the same shade of red. That's true. That's old Mike Pence's stomping ground, isn't it? Oh. I do love me a repeating crossbow. But to be completely fair, I had never in my life had a reason that existed inside my head to want to go to Indiana. You know what I mean? Like, there are things about Florida that I find redeeming. South Beach, the nightlife in Miami, Cuban food, Disney World. If you put a gun to my head and said, if you don't come up with a reason, I'll kill you, and if you do come up with a reason, I'll give you $1 million, why would you want to go to Indiana? I think I'd just get shot. Like, if I said a Colts game, they know I'm lying. We have a cool children's museum. Now I know, in case anyone ever comes up to me with a briefcase and a gun. Yeah, Gen Con. We've mentioned 3 times in the last 10 minutes that Gen Con was in Indianapolis, and I've forgotten already. I've already lost it. As a Floridian, Florida is fucking dumb. DeSantis just approved PragerU for use in classrooms, the same right-leaning PragerU that has a cartoon with Christopher Columbus saying slavery isn't wrong. Oof. Yeesh. Where's Edmund when you need a good yeesh? I mean, for now. Oh man, that's true. Leslie Knope and Parks and Rec had me believe that there was redeeming things. Oh my god. Redeeming things potentially happening near Pawnee. Giving these boys the business. Oh no. I can't move. One little butthole. You're wrong. You can't defend something that doesn't have a good reputation to start with. I genuinely, yeah, Gen Con and a Colts game are like the only reasons I could possibly think of that I would entertain going to Indianapolis. Like, I've driven through Indianapolis before, and like, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing like right with it either. Goddamn, little mushroom man just sending fools into the wall. I wish I could make that work. It just takes too long. 1, 2, 3. And it only does something cool if you hit that third one. That's too slow. The Indy 500 and the Brickyard are boring. Yeah, I'm like, I don't, you know, if you're into it, I'm not shitting on you, but oh, Jesus. I don't care about car racing of any sort. It all just seems like a tremendous waste of time to me. More ass. Maybe I could get into watching some Formula One. Because all things considered, at least Formula One happens, like a lot of Formula One happens in like cities. But Jesus Christ, watching the same 20 cars turn left for 3 hours. Fucking shoot me. Do I feel that kind of confident today? I probably shouldn't, huh? Whatever. I have outraged the gods. The second attack is a charge that inflicts critical damage after a few moments. Interrupt it with the last attack to deal critical damage. It would be better if they only did one lap. When I was there for Gen Con, I just couldn't figure out what to eat. Like, when I travel, I want to have the local delicacy. I had no idea what was in Indiana. Pogman, what's going on, brother? I'm really happy to have you here. Pork tenderloins and sweet corn. Indiana soy boys. We do have good corn. Yeah, NASCAR, Indianapolis 500. Listen, we may come back for that, but we're gonna come back for that in 10 kills, you know? Get the fuck out of here, guy. I can't drop. That was almost real bad. Love these spikes on the ceiling. They don't add a sense of ominous dread. Love the idea that if I bump my head, I'm a dead man. This is like Boshi. Have I unangered the gods yet? I have now. I killed all your kids, you big dumb idiots. I killed most of your kids, you big dumb idiots. Indy 500 is IndyCar's, Brickyard is NASCAR. Yeah, I'm sure that the environment is really interesting, but the event itself, I have to imagine, would just bore me to tears. You guys remember, for those of you who've been around for a hot minute, do y'all remember in the early days of the bounty board when we did that NASCAR bounty? Because the money was just too good, and I was like, chat, let's just do all the bounties, even if it doesn't make sense. And you guys were like, yeah, I'm on board. And we did that NASCAR bounty, and I got so bored by the end of the hour, I just started driving backwards. I just started driving backwards on the course because I didn't know what else to do. And you were like, everyone was like, well, Taffy, what are you supposed to be doing? And I was like, I don't know, man. It's just left-hand turns over and over and over again. What are you doing now? I'm driving backwards because I need something to take my mind off of this. So I'm just trying to dodge and weave I'm trying to dodge and weave through the cars. It'll work. This is gonna be great. Don't even worry about it. All I remember from the bounties is Hulu has live sports. Was that the one where we had Saquon Barkley on a Flash game? Or comparable? Yeah, it was Saquon Barkley. The whole thing was Hulu has live sports, and so it was Saquon collecting bags of cash. Saquon collecting bags of cash as he ran around, being excited to announce to people that Hulu has live sports. Being excited to be paid to announce to people that Hulu has live sports. Chat, if I told y'all remember when we were doing the Thursday Night Football commercials? I swear to God, if I told you how much money they were originally paying me for the Thursday Night Football commercials, that 2-minute ad was like $135 for 2 minutes. It was absurd how much money they were giving me for those commercials. That was why like even Lucid Fox was just like, hey chat, we're gonna run this NFL commercial now, and you're just gonna be fine with it, all right? But the money was too good to pass up. I killed your kid. I did feel bad about that one game, that one TCG game. I did my homework on it and everything, and then died to Pacifism Bot, the training bot that was supposed to teach you how to play the game. I let mill me. And the devs were here, and they were like, we didn't even know it was possible to lose this fight. And they were like, you did the required reading, right? And I was like, yeah, I did all the reading. And they're like, did you watch anyone else play it? And I was like, I watched Kriparian play it. I watched Trump play it. And they're like, and you still managed to lose the tutorial? And I was like, I thought I knew what I was doing. It's not my fault you didn't make an intuitive game. I didn't say that part. I didn't say that part. It was complicated for a trading card game, if I'm being honest. I'm just giving free QA, baby. I'm trying to think of what some of the like worst bounties were that we've ever taken. I've taken some sponsored times that were not good. Some of them I knew were gonna be bad. Oh, Jesus. Some of them I knew were gonna be bad. Some of them I was correct in assuming that they weren't even gonna be games for very long. What's the one that what's the one? I did a sponsored time for one. I loved it. Like, MLB The Show is the best bounty I've ever taken. Period, bar none. Yo, Salty Dog, you have a great day. I appreciate you hanging out and tolerating my mood swings. That is not the right screen. Here we go. Yeah, there's no pleading with it to show mercy. It is. I was waddling, which is crazy because when I'm not on fiber, I go to the bathroom once every couple days, and it really is like I decide when. I can decide when based on when it's most convenient. But yeah, with the fiber supplements, trying to get my cholesterol down and using it to mitigate weight gain. It is... My body has taken a we don't negotiate with terrorists stance. I'm trying to work it out, Davy Jones, so that I end up going to the restroom at like the same time every day, especially if I can do it like... you know, not to get too graphic, but I guess that ship's fucking sailed. You know, but I'm like... I was trying to set it up in such a way that, I was hoping it would take that it would be like after the gym in the morning. That struck me as being like the perfect time. I get home, I got a little bit of time to spare. Normally I'd use it watching like the news and drinking some coffee or taking a long shower, but if that's got to be the thing that happens, then that works out reasonably well. I don't know shit all about the morass of the Banished, so we'll go that way. So I thought, you know, I tried to go to the restroom this morning, but it just wasn't having it. But man, oh man, I was sitting here looking for that stinking Morphe's Law game, trying to think of some of the more, for lack of a better term, doomed, some of the more doomed sponsorship deals that I've taken, where I was just like, I love this game, this is a fun game, but it's never gonna make it. And as we, in the process, like literally in the process of looking for that game, I went, I have to leave the room now. I feel like I knew a lot more about shampoo in the 80s when there was no cell phones to look at in the bathroom. Nintendo Power. Anybody else have the lightly urine-soaked magazine stand sitting next to the toilet? That when we only had one toilet, it had my Nintendo Powers and Mom's Reader's Digests. And then once the kids got their own toilet, I would have Sports Illustrateds and Nintendo Powers in there. Damn, Warrior, that's impressive. Good for you. That's gotta be hard. Might need to get some fiber supplements. Both my dog and I are in a club I like to call the Butt Trouble Boys. I saw a TikTok the other day that was really funny. That was like, it showed a dog laying in sunlight. And the dog laying in sunlight had it had soft music playing in the background, and it had these subtitles pop up over the top of it that said like, doesn't pay rent, doesn't have student loans, has no concept of global warming, parents are double income, no kids, still on anti-anxiety drugs, so maybe go easy on yourself today. And I chortled a little bit at that. I chortled the teensiest bit at the idea of this dog taking anti-anxiety meds, and I was like, oh, you don't really understand even why you're mad. Like, you don't, other than not being a wolf anymore, you don't even understand why you're upset. Oh boy, who's the goodest boy? I don't think I understand this fucking thing. The second attack is a charge that inflicts critical damage after a few moments. Interrupt it with the last attack to kill. So it's 1, 2, and then that poke is the critical damage. Huh. Now we'll see. I think it almost, by a necessity, has to be necromancy. Remind me to mute Taffy when I'm not near a computer. Forgot Taffy was away and was on a Taffy was away and was on a meeting. Hello, Clayco's compatriots. I just got done making a dookie. It was all shampoo and conditioner. Luxuriate a new formula that repairs damaged hair and provides fuller and shiny. I couldn't do it. Even then, I used to get bored on the John. Oh, Christ, this guy, right. Okay. Don't be too cute with it. This trident's fucking terrible. Fuck you! Y'all, real talk. Trident terrible? News at 11? Rumors confirm what we've all believed to be true for a while. Trident terrible? I'm trying to decide if I need to heal. That's kind of fun. That was kind of fun. That part wasn't so bad. Nope. It's one of these fucking guys, huh? Cool. I fucking hate you. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking stupid room. It's kind of cool. That part's kind of cool. I don't even know what I'm hitting. Ah! Dick. All my homies hate Guan Yu. I see him. I fucking see ya. Invisible ass, invisible ass. This guy's up here now? Fuck that. Ah! Quick Discord peek. Chat, I've been summoned to court. Gotcha. Yeah. I sort of figured we could do that. We just never thought to do that before. I got no doubt that that person's got our back. Like, you know what I mean? None of this was me questioning how the sausage got made. It was just 1,000,000% me just going like, so what's the difference between X and Y? And now that there's a reason, yeah, absolutely have them lock in whatever meets that criteria 1,000,000,000%. But yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. Well, that will keep me from doing something stupid like clicking on one of those things. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have a lot to talk about on Saturday for sure. Okay, you know what? Like, listen. Oh, Jesus. It's not perfect, but I am warming up to the... thingy-ding-ding. The Poseidon's Trident. It's not perfect. But it is... Oh, Jesus. It is getting a little work done. Oh, fuck. Please don't be the sentry one. Oh! I fucking don't have time for you, bud. No! I thought I parried him. I did not. Oh, Billy. Don't mind if I do, woo. Gimme. Oh, if you had been a mimic, I would have well, I couldn't have shit myself. I would have metaphorically shit myself with fury. Yeah, Warrior, that's been kind of my big gripe about the Trident. My big gripe about the Trident is I don't like any item in the game dictating my movement. I'm not a fan of items in the game dictating my movement, to be sure. Oh, dude, I was working on my 60 when I got to that stupid, I was working on my 60 when I got to that stupid elite and he raffle stomped me. I'm certainly not trying to stick with the Trident, but I am seeing the benefits of it now. There are upsides to it. Oh my god. Don't mind me, we're just gonna do battle inside your shop. It was not a very fast battle. I want this to be good. I would like to have that on a boss fight. Real set it and forget it damage. I love that. I fucked up. I can't even be mad at the game. That was me timing it wrong. We dislike that. I really like the stun grenade. Oh, that fucked me up real bad. I didn't even know you were there, bud. That's not even my fault. Well, for what it's worth, we're cleaning it up a little bit. God, that little mushroom lad takes no fucking prisoners, man. not working the way I'd anticipated, but it's working. This whole process has been ugly as sin, but good grief. Hey, leftovers. Food infected by malaise. But you get your choice of toppings. The toppings contain potassium benzoate. Fuck, I still don't know what this place does. Welcome to our humble chapel, brother. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? Mama, protect this lost child. Pray for your salvation. Sacrifice will save you. Vaguely religious, these symbols seem to evoke a holy maternal figure and a strange exhortation to consume wine. Oh god, nest. Oh, I haven't fought that in a while. Oh boy. Mushroom Lad beating ass, dude. Ugh. Do it, coward, you won't. I do know that I have to make a sacrifice. It's like... Does it want Mushroom Lad? I wouldn't even know how to take him off. Oh, Christ on a cracker. Dude, could I possibly... I was like, I just need 3 more kills. 1, 2, there's 3. And then I'll go fight this dumb idiot bug. I'm so close to 60. Muy bueno. Much better. Where in tarnation are you seeing a lever? Oh no, like Mushroom Boy is gone. Yeah, there it is. Your sacrifice has been accepted. Mama has blessed you. A miracle. It's a miracle. Well, I don't feel good about that. Can you only do that with Mushroom Boy? This is an Amy G question. You can spoil this. Can you only do that with Mushroom Boy, or is that with any follower? Like, could I sling old leg hugger up there? Kalima Shakate. You have betrayed Shiva. Betrayed Shiva. Indy, cover your heart. That back slap prick. Num Shivai, Num Shivai, Num Shivai, Num Shivai. It's only Mushroom Boy. Wow, what are the odds? I didn't know that coming in here. I was just thinking to myself that because I had a familiar that I could sacrifice him. I had no idea it had to be Mushroom Lad. Mushroom Boy, what is the secret of your power? Mushroom Boy, oh, won't you take me far? Oh, Jesus Christ. Away from the mucky muck. That's not the end of it. Come on. These are not the beatings we want to take. Oh, won't you take me far? Oh, Jesus. From the mucky muck. I gotta say, I'm warming up to the trident. I don't think it's a boss weapon, but it... Oh, get the fuck out of here. I don't think it's a boss weapon. It's not a bad clearing weapon. I don't hate it. Oh god, I'm gonna hate it against this fucking boss though. Were there weapons for sale over here? That is a hard pass. Sorry, cursed chest. It's not you, it's me. Is there anywhere for me to buy new weapons? Ooh, maybe I get new weapons. Oh, that's a big if. Maybe I get new weapons from the 60 streak? This was a food shop, right? Yeah. Oh my god, sorry. That was an evil spirit that had to escape. Just blasting out of both ends today. That's where I came in. Cursed chest, maybe new weapons. That's a big if, man. I do want to drive home, but I'm never like being crass for crassness sake. Normally, if I can help it, I try very hard to like be, oh, well, there we go. We're taking the giant killer. I try very hard to like be genteel and polite with my actions. Dude, the regular hits on that are almost as much as the critical hits. It is genuinely a situation where that kind of stuff, like, escapes my body before I have a chance to stop it. I know Mom Taffy would not approve. Poison target, burning target, cannot be interrupted by enemy's attack, shoots an arrow in front of you for 624. I think everything's fine. Baby, you're cold as ice. We'll say my parries have been hot garbage today, but whatever. If I had taken the curse chest, I would have had to have perfected the boss. How bad would that have sucked? It would have been impossible. There's no way. I couldn't have done it. What the fuck? Pact with the devil, appease Mama Tick's anger. Sacrificial tick outfit. I get a free pass, baby! What? I didn't take any damage? I didn't see no damage! Did you see any damage? I didn't see any damage, you dumb idiot door! You stupid dumb idiot door! Ah! Come on, man! Just cut me some fucking slack! God damn it! Just an inch of slack, that's all I'm asking for! Oh, you trifling asshole game! I didn't hear no bell! Oh. Oh. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, well, shit, I took that boss killing weapon for no good. Hey, you know what? I'm flat broke. Sorry. I took that boss killing weapon. And I got fucking no boss. I do love me some Fractured Shrines. I did get to put 500 hard-earned cells in the forge. That is nothing to sneeze at, for sure. And I got I have to imagine a slightly, I don't want to say slightly rare, but a not easy to get schematic, blueprint, whatever. Oh, I'm ass at this part. Come here, fight me over here. Land. Dumb idiot. Oh, Billy! What a move on his part. He came in fucking swinging. Jesus Christ, I killed him. Chat, he was dead when we got here. Get your story straight. When the cops get here and start asking cop questions, this is your reminder that that elite was dead when we got here. We found him like this. Remind me that this is here. If things get real scummy, remind me that I have a food shop. Come and get some, big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. You guys seen a health shop around here anywhere? I'm fucking coming for you, bud. Whew. Get out of here. Nobody wants to talk to you. Cursed fucking chest. Sorry, Discord one more time to make sure you're okay with the move I've made. Noah is calling to let me know, chat, that instead of giving me back $138 or whatever I loaned him, that he has bought me 3 Washington Commanders tickets for the upcoming season to games that are not the Cowboys. Oh yeah. Chat, I don't want to spill anything, but like if I were in a situation where I could tastefully IRL stream parts of TwitchCon Las Vegas, Noah told me he's gonna pay you back with Eagles season passes. That'd be good news, Taffy. Instead of giving you back the $138 I owe you, I just got you 3 nosebleed seats to the Eagles. Thank you, been giving me the runaround on this RMA for weeks. Finally accepted it. Getting a replacement for my $1,000 monitor that had some dead pixels on arrival and was unusable. Hell yeah. I've got a BenQ over here that's done all right for me for 5-6 years now. That's not to say that like, oh, well, mine went okay. You're obviously fucked up, but like, I am happy to report that mine was not a problem, thank God. Come and get your love. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. That man killed my biters. And I hate him for it. Oh my god, again. Okay, that one I had a little more run up on. I just didn't think it was gonna be that loud. I can't pretend I didn't know that one was coming because I did say the word burp. And it's hard to convince people that you didn't know a burp was coming when you actually say the word burp. I think the deck guys from years ago are coming to make me a fence, Taffy. Well, then you know what? It's not gonna look good, but it's not gonna look pretty. But by God, it'll be a functional fence. The deck that we had at the old place that Jim had built for us, was sure as hell not a nice deck, but it was put together well. We straight up asked him, do you want in exchange for a little cash off this prick right here? Stop that. In a knife fight in a phone booth right here. Yeah, the thing they built was not pretty, but it functioned. That was my only complaint, was that it wasn't pretty. It had nothing to do with like whether or not the deck was a deck. Running from a goddamn life out here. Y'all get the name of that fucking bus? Jesus. Saying burp through my burp never gets old to my son. Comedy gold mine. I don't know where I picked that up, but like somewhere along the line, man, my body naturally engaged in the. Oh my god, I can't believe I got hit by that fucking guy. Oh my god. What? Oh, I'm on the cusp of being fucking fried. Hold on. Whoa, shit, fucking bird. Yes, I'm glad they're dead, and the fucking birds are hitting me. I hit the left trigger! Sorry. Good grief. I like my weapons, for the most part. Maybe we just upgrade the axe so that it does a bunch more damage? Yes. Again, I don't know why I am the way I am. Yeah, I feel like it just, as a dad, it just was a thing that was supposed to happen inside me. Yeah, now might be a time to visit ye old health shop. Oh. What a beating. I'll never be able to afford a flask. I swear to Christ if you're a mimic. Okay. I feel like that's as good as saving me a flask charge. You have bat synergy? Yeah, I do. I've generally found that, like, I don't feel... It's very loud. I don't feel like the bat hits as hard against, like, later stage bosses and enemies as I want to believe that it does. Alright. The bat stun combo was always one of my, like, I could have replaced this, I guess, but I'm using that as my ranged attack. I'm perfectly happy for the time being with my giant killing weapon. Allow me to prove it. This doesn't count as a boss. Yeah, like that's if I was gonna commit myself to, oh god damn it. If I was gonna commit myself to a stun bat attack, it would have to be the wolf trap for sure. For sure. I am enticed by this. Yeah, because I don't want to have to sit here and try to parse out the timing on this. I just have to be super careful. But yeah, I feel pretty okay about this, I think. Oh, Jesus, that was coming hot and heavy. Come here, big boy. Better than nothing, I guess. Scary. Hey! Oh. Lame. These goddamn birds. Never really gotten the hang of finding good ways to use denial except to keep things away from me. Yeah, I've used barbed tips quite a bit. Honestly, ranged attacks with DPS were like one of my first jams. I liked them very much. I don't know why I needed that one dude in particular dead, but I needed that one dude in particular dead. Ah! Taffy's goblin laugh is the second best laugh in the household. I just like when I feel like the game is sad. It makes me happy when I think, or when I suspect that the game is pissed at something I did. Because this game genuinely has hurt my feelings today. Genuinely felt like some of the things the game did today was personal. Oh my. Some of those hit. Some of those were one-shotting 4 boss cell enemies. That feels groovy. Oh, I'm coming. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Get out of here, Scepter. Nobody likes you. Oh. This bow is, not flashy, but it is doing God's work. Yeah, that is this, really, oh Jesus, really clearing the room. Making short work of everything that's in front of us. I feel like every time I've tried to use, Scepter, I've never seen the legendary. I'm not going to Undying Shores. I've never seen the legendary. Can't help but feel like there's a big fuck off room on the right hand side. I've never seen the legendary and I've always gotten it in cramped places like the sewers. Which has been a real nightmare. Clock tower. If I'm gonna go do the Undying Shore fight and learn that whole sheboygan, I most certainly cannot be doing it at Boss Cell 4. Legendary makes it so that when you're in the air, you're invincible. Good grief. Avoiding the shores got you killed last time. I've never beaten that boss on any level. I can't imagine doing it on the second hardest level is the place where I'm going to figure it out. Modifiers. Arrow, stun duration, flammable oil. I've beaten the Scarecrow. I've not... Is Undying Shores the one that leads to the shipwreck? And then to the crossing, and then to the fucking... climbing the tower, Ori and the Blind Forest fight? I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Although, chat, if I did do this, I could potentially go buy some health. I could go buy a flask refill. Get out of here. How much do you suck against Timekeeper? Some days I'm on, some days I'm not. Like genuinely, that's the long and the short of it. At lower difficulties, I never lost, really, to the timekeeper. Higher difficulties, it's kind of a coin flip. The bank's pretty easy. That's where I died, where the game felt like it hurt my feelings today. Because I cleared the entire bank with the intention... I cleared the entire bank with the intention of buying a flask refill. And when I bought it, it was a fucking mimic shopkeeper. And then I got, for lack of a better term, cute with trying to use parries to get some of my health back. And the game ate my fucking lunch over it. And I was super pissed. It went pretty well right up into the instant and painful death. And then it was very frustrating. That really is like a dry erase marker. Good grief. I'm gonna wait until my stun comes back. Dude, can you imagine if I had... Oh no, the biter! I was about to say, could you imagine if I had one of those idiot familiars that messed this up? And then one of the biters was like, I'm gonna go suck his toes. He looks like he's into that. I will say the giant killer makes short work of the elites if you can get them frozen. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have to clear the whole floor. The problem is that, like, I didn't have the money to buy the flask until I was done clearing the floor. I clear the floor because clearing the floor is not hard. It was that the very last thing I did before leaving the floor, with my son in the room and hanging out and carrying multiple conversations and social pressures all simultaneously, was just go buy a goddamn flask refill, which I get to do once a week maybe on this game. And then I bought the flask refill and got indignant. Like, I needed the last like 2 or 3 grand from clearing the floor to go buy the flask. And then I got fucking indignant about the fact that it was going to take away all of the health that I had just earned by buying the flask. Like, that low-key pissed me off. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it except for my fucking feelings were hurt. Earlier on, you said the mimic ate your money because if you kill it, you get double the product you bought. I have no idea. I don't know about that. I didn't say like the mimic ate my money. It was that the mimic fucking ate me was the big problem. I had already budgeted the money. My big problem was that I got fucking gobbled. I would gleefully take 2 flasks, but instead I ended up with a splitting headache and a desire to submarine the quality of my stream for the day. Alas, the world may never know. Because all I did instead was get fucking dumpstered. Erased. And away. Yeah, that's true. I have a feeling that when I go back to try to beat all the original bosses, I'll probably go back to no boss cells, beat them, and then just kind of have it be that I work my way up from there. So fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and... I really don't know what I would possibly need. Oh, don't look at him. Don't look at him, chat. He's not our mushroom boy. He's just another mushroom boy. Our mushroom boy is gone. Don't look at him, chat. That's not our son. I really do like our grenade combo, though. I really don't see myself swapping out for either of these. That is ever so slightly... Question. That negative 10% damage received, is that while I'm carrying it? For the boss fight to pick up Heart of Ice or Master of Arms or something just to get the nades up quicker? Yeah, maybe. I get a little bit leery about switching up too many of my... I get a little bit leery about switching up too many of my... I get a little bit leery about switching up too much of my build. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be though. Yeah, necromancy, that's what I'm saying, is maybe I shouldn't get such a hard-on for holding on to what I have if necromancy's not going to do cock all against bosses. Yeah, we'll look at him. We'll give it a serious look. I'm sorry that it's going to be a very short Persona day today. But I'm invested in this run. I don't think I'm taking the tentacle over the giant killer. I once again do not really go in on... I don't go in on weapons that control my movement for me. But I did want to... Oh my god, I did want to take a look at it. Listen here, you little prick. I feel like I just shoved that man to death. I didn't even know he was back there. I would really like to get the 5th boss cell after how bad the game's been kicking my ass for 2 days straight. Oh shit, where'd you come from, big boy? I just domed the shit out of that ninja inside the waiting pool. I knew that was there. Shut up. I don't remember the last time I got 60 kills on the clock tower. We're kind of vibing with this build. I was gonna say two was the biggest plateau that I had. 3 went a little bit faster. I would love it if 4 to 5 went pretty quick. I do love the cadence of the swing on the giant killer. Baby, you're cold as ice. I wish I had more health. C'est la vie, I guess. I don't know that I'm alternating enough for kill rhythm to really matter. I have to go see what Master
This
of Arms
is the story
is.
of the newest
Yo,
denizen.
fish! Oh, shit. Thank you so much, man. You're doing great. Listen, you got in on this game at the ground floor, which means you ain't got to apologize to nobody for nothing. If it takes you a little while to figure out how Twitch alerts work, then it takes you a little while to figure out how Twitch alerts work. Don't nobody got shit they can say to you. Yeah, maybe I can give Kill Rhythm a shot. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I can give Kill Rhythm a shot. I'm not saying no to anything. I'm just saying, it doesn't leap to the forefront of my brain because I've not really used it successfully before. Ooh, man. I do know that this rat bastard does not stop, the timekeeper does not stop on traps during her dash. I learned that the hard way. She ran me through. But I feel like we're at a place now where the wolf trap for boss fights is better. Oh, you little rat fuck. Oh, do I have a bone to pick with you? Nope, nope. Oh no, please no. I was not trying to do anything goofy. I swear to God, I was only trying to live. Wow, that is a level 12 plus wolf trap. Launch, so burning target, bleeding target, toxic cloud, drops a grenade, burns when destroyed. With a 5-second hold. Dude, that mimic shopkeeper almost got me again, dog. I was about to lose my mind. Well, I wish I had known about that before I healed. I'll come back for it. I don't think there's anything in here. This is just stuff. Lore. That would have been switch to Persona with no explanation, switch to Persona with no real, like, is there something to get in that room? I just don't have it in me to, like, click on stuff anymore. Just looking. Letter on the desk. Guarding the tower. La-di-la. La-di-la. Give me that sword. Oh, look at that. That's money. I do like a good assassin's blade, but obviously not with what we're doing. Whoops. Whoops. If we upgraded it, we'd have to have a lot more money than we have right now, though, unfortunately. I still haven't found the key yet, have I? Ow! That scared the shit out of me. Idiot. Oh, why am I a fool? That's not where you want to be. I'm happy to get a couple of assassin scrolls because it means I get a little extra bump on HP, which feels pretty good. Yeah, if I overspend, I'll be boned. Oh, dude, I was just saying how I wanted to take this rebound stone into a boss fight. Is that gonna be better than my slow effects though? Because I really don't think it will be. Shit. I'm thinking it's better than the nade as well. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I don't want to tinker too much with the build. Fuck. Oh, that's not a very good one. I've come around on the scavenging bombard. I was not a fan for a while. And Fish again, man, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you being here for a jillion years. I'm not gonna buy the upgraded giant killer because you're right, I'll go in way too broke. Oh yeah, I guess getting the keys like that with the head is a good idea. I've never, like, I don't want to jinx it, but I've never been hit jumping up there and then just rolling off. Because the platform I've found is like when you roll off like that, I have never hit the spikes. So it's never not worked for me, so I've never had any reason to explore any other way to do it. It's scary, but I've scienced it at this point that, like, if I roll and just go to the left, I've never once hit the spikes. I can't believe I get to go in this room. No. I like that, but not more than the things I have. It's only because I've found a way. I don't want to say to cheese it, but I've found a way to do button inputs that just let you never get hit. If I ever get hit by one of those wrecking balls, though, then I'll feel pretty silly. We're gonna be moving around an awful lot. We're not gonna be able to stay near it as much as I would like to. Let's do this first, and then we'll see what kind of money we have left. So, obviously, Armadillo pack stays. I don't think Kill Rhythm is it. I just, like, I see me... Like, I see me sword, 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 arrow, sword, 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 arrow, sword, 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 arrow, maybe firing off arrows from a distance, but even then at a distance it's gonna be arrow, arrow, arrow until it closes the gap on me. Fucking just 40% flat fuck off health would be pretty good. It would be something completely different if I was walking in here with those crab claws. Then at that point I'd be like, yo, you guys want to see me turn into a lawnmower? Master at Arms. What is Master at Arms? Where is that? I don't have Master of Arms. Oh, Instinct of Master at Arms. Oh, there we go. Crit hits reduce skill cooldowns by 92 tenths of a second. I'm down for that. I'll give you that one. That one makes sense to me. I don't get a whole lot of melee parries off of this Mamma Jahambo. I do get a lot of reflected shots off of it. Maybe I spite here. Yeah, I mean, these ancillary skill cooldowns are great and everything if I plan on killing her with my wolf trap and my vampire survivor thing. But I don't plan on killing her with just my vampire survivor thing and my wolf trap. I feel like considering the sheer number of throwing stars Timekeeper throws out, successful parries on that means I'm getting a free 2600 damage every time I plink one of those throwing stars back at her. I do an awful lot of dodge rolling through projectiles. I'm gonna give this a shot. I gave one for you, one for me. That's the system. That's the system we've built. One for you, one for me. That's how we're gonna do it. I hope it goes well. But I think that there's not a lot of wrong answers, just a lot of different options. One for you, one for me, and we'll hope for the best. All right. Well, I'm not Catholic, but let's give it a shot. Oh no. Oh, I fucking rolled the wrong way. I meant to roll into it. Wow, I got hit hard. And for a lot fast. Huh. That was much less of a contest than I thought it would be. Good grief. I meant to roll into those to try to send them back, but instead caught the button too early and rolled away, which meant I took 4 in the back. Yeah, that was with like, what, 12,000, 14,000 health? Fuck, that was a lot of health, and I got like 4 shot. Well, criminally, butter my biscuits, that sucked. That was way meaner than I thought it would be. I thought we were gonna do way better. Don't you get that self for killing the giant, not the other tier 2s? Yeah, that was like, I wasn't panicked until, and I swear to God, I didn't even see what hit me. I just saw that I took damage, and I looked down and just saw my health bar go boo. And I was like, oh, now I'm panicked. And so I tried to create distance so I could maybe get a heal off. And then making that mistake where I rolled the wrong direction meant that I caught those 4 throwing stars in the back instead of reflecting them. I don't even think I did any damage to her, really.